how women manipulate weak men, and how to outsmart every move. You ever feel like you're not even in control of your own life anymore? Like you're in a relationship, but you're not a man in it. You're a handler, a fixer, a constant apology machine. You're exhausted, not from work, not from life, but from trying to manage her moods like they're bombs waiting to explode. You say the right thing. You do the right thing. You hold it in when she disrespects you. You swallow it when she flirts with other men. You tell yourself you're just keeping the peace, but deep down, you know it's not peace. It's prison, and you built it with your own silence. Let's stop pretending she doesn't know exactly what she's doing. Women are not clueless. When a woman starts manipulating you, it's not an accident. It's a calculated reaction to your behavior. Here's the truth. She didn't randomly become manipulative. You showed her you were the kind of man it would work on. And if you're not ready to face that truth, this video isn't for you. But if you're tired of feeling like a puppet in your own relationship, if you want to finally break the cycle, not just understand what she's doing, but outsmart every move she throws at you, stay exactly where you are, because I'm going to show you the exact psychological patterns she uses. And more importantly, how to flip the script so she either levels up or walks away. You will no longer be the man who accepts emotional abuse in exchange for sex, love, or validation. But first, you need to see what's really happening. How women manipulate men. Show manipulation through real-life behaviors, emotional patterns, and psychological tactics. Smooth flow without point listing. It always starts small. She says something disrespectful, jokingly. You laugh it off. She posts thirst traps online while claiming to be yours. And when you bring it up, she calls you insecure. She gives you the silent treatment when you finally stand up for yourself. And somehow, you're the one begging for peace. What you don't realize is, every time you back down, you train her. You're teaching her, I don't enforce boundaries. I just hope things get better. Women test, constantly, not maliciously, but biologically. They test your strength, your standards, your emotional spine. And if you bend every time she pushes, she learns that you're moldable. And once she knows she can mold you, she stops respecting you. But here's the part that hurts most. She will keep using manipulation until you show her it no longer works. Because manipulation is efficient. It gets her what she wants without having to earn it. She uses guilt because she knows you're the kind of man who can't stand seeing her cry. She withholds affection because she knows you'll chase it like a starving man. She threatens to leave because she knows you fear losing her more than losing yourself. And you're trapped, not because she's powerful, but because you forgot yours. The manipulation becomes subtle over time. She doesn't just say no. She delays, she distracts. She flips it back on you. You bring up how she disrespected you, and suddenly you're the bad guy. She's upset, you apologize. She cheats emotionally. You ask what you did wrong. You're no longer thinking clearly, you're emotionally hijacked. And when you do try to set a boundary, she escalates. She cries harder, she threatens more, she punishes you with withdrawal. So you cave just to stop the storm. But here's what you need to understand. She is not addicted to manipulating you. She's addicted to what it gives her, power. Power you handed over in exchange for love that never shows up. And the more she gets away with, the more ruthless she becomes. Until one day, you don't even recognize yourself anymore. But that version of you, the man who tolerates this, doesn't have to be your future. You want to flip this dynamic? Then you have to become the man that manipulation bounces off of. Let's talk about how. How to outsmart her manipulation. That's the root of it all. Before we go deeper, just do one thing for me. Hit the like button. If this is already hitting something real, what's coming next will hit even harder. Let's keep going. She acts cold, you get warm. She withdraws, you chase. She breaks down, you rescue. You've trained yourself to believe that if she's unhappy, you've failed. That's her emotional weather. You don't control the storm, and you're not responsible for clearing it. Stop apologizing for things you didn't cause. Stop comforting behavior you wouldn't accept from a friend. From now on, when she escalates emotionally, you stay calm, not silent. Calm. She yells, you walk away. She guilt trips. You go silent and resume your life. She tests your boundaries. You enforce consequences, immediately, without emotion. Let me make this clear. You don't have to explain a boundary. You don't need her approval for it. You state it once, and you enforce it. That's it. She disrespects you in front of others, you leave. She tries to control you with sex or silence, you become unavailable. She cancels on you last minute, you don't reschedule. Every time she acts out and you stay composed, she loses power. Not because you're punishing her, but because you're no longer rewarding bad behavior. And don't just react. Build your structure. Write down your standards, your real ones. Not preferences like, I want her to be nice. I'm talking no public disrespect, no yelling, no weaponizing sex, no guilt for enforcing space, mutual effort, and accountability. Then make a rule. If she violates these, there's a consequence. Every time. No delay, no lecture, no drama. Now here's the part no one tells you. When you first start doing this, she will panic. She will escalate. She will test harder. She'll cry louder. She'll call you distant. She might even say, you've changed. That's her trying to reestablish control. She's not reacting to your boundary. She's reacting to the loss of power. But if you stay consistent, something incredible happens. She either adapts to your standards or she exposes herself. She either grows or she goes. And either one is a win. Because the woman who can't survive without manipulating you, she was never going to love you, only use you. But the woman who respects your strength, your clarity, your calm leadership, she'll rise to meet you. That's the difference between a boy being controlled and a man being respected. So here's your move. This week, pick one behavior she's been using to manipulate you. One that you've let slide. Set a boundary around it. Enforce a consequence. Don't explain. Don't fight. Just act. Then watch what happens. Her reaction will tell you everything about the future of your relationship. And if she fights it, you already have your answer. But if she adapts, you've just started building a relationship built on strength, not survival. This isn't just about women. This is about you taking back control of your own self-respect. Manipulation dies the moment you stop rewarding it. You want peace, respect, emotional stability? Then lead with it and demand it. Not with anger, not with fear, but with calm, unshakable clarity.